Hi guys, Jarrod here, and that's it. I'm done. I finished The Last of Us yesterday, clocked in just shy of 16 hours. I think it was like 15 hours and 57 minutes, something like that. Fantastic game, guys. You are going to love this game. If you're a mature gamer and you like The Walking Dead and movies like Children of Men, this is for you. You are absolutely going to love this game. Still can't talk about any details, I'm afraid. My review has been written, but it's not posted. It will be posted this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So, what am I going to talk about today? Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about the crafting and power-up system, sort of like how that works. If you have the demo, odds are you already know more or less how this works, so this video might not really much interest you or whatever, but whatever. Basically, here's the way it works. As you explore this just incredible world, you can find a whole bunch of basically scraps. Like you can find bottles of alcohol, rags, things like that, and you can then combine these things together in order to make, say, a shiv if you want to go and stab a clicker like via stealth kill, or you can make med kits, Molotov cocktails, smoke bombs, things like that. You learn more as you progress through the game. What I like about this system is that, number one, it explores. It encourages exploration, and number two, it's all part of the real-time, I don't know what you would call this, sort of like the switch-out system, as I call it. Basically what I mean by that is, when you're in combat, or when you're not in combat, it doesn't matter, if you want to switch weapons, it's done realistically. You don't just switch weapons, especially when you get more than one type. So for example, Joel might be able to carry a handgun on him, but if he wants to switch from one handgun to another handgun, he actually has to remove his bag, put it down, and take out the other handgun. And that's very, very interesting because it takes time. So you typically want to have a safe corner that you can run and hide to in order to switch out weapons or to do these upgrades, like I'm saying. You can also find special pills that are scattered around all over the place, and those act as permanent upgrades. So things like they can increase your max health, they can increase the crafting time. So let's say when you're doing a first aid or something like that, it takes a certain period of time. Well, it might reduce it by say 20%, 25%, something like that. Then there's another type of upgrade system, which you find these little, they look like gears almost. And what you use these for is when you find a bench, and these are spaced, I'd say at maybe every 1/6 of the game, you'll find a bench that'll be able to be interacted with. And what you do here is you can permanently upgrade your weapons. Now this is very interesting. Things like increasing the amount of ammo that the weapon can hold, increasing the rate of fire, decreasing the recoil, things like that. And it's very interesting because all of these systems play together. They're all real time, and they're all designed in such a way that you want to explore. Like I said, I forget what video it was, but in that example with the two homes where you could just walk right through them and just totally ignore whatever's there. But it's things like this that sort of make you feel like you're in this world, and that if you really were in this world, you would have no choice but to just find whatever you could in order to survive. And by utilizing the system properly, that's exactly what happens. You're going to go into those two homes even if you don't want to, because in the back of your mind you're going to think, well, if I go in there, there is a chance that there's going to be some ammo, that there might be some scraps that I can then later use to make, say, a med kit or something useful like that. There could also be those gears, which will be very useful later on in order to upgrade my my weapons. So that's pretty much all she wrote in terms of the upgrading system. I just want to touch on that just a little bit. Every day I'm trying to come up with different areas to discuss about The Last of Us. And so that was the video for today. Just a little bit on the upgrade system. I'm very, very pleased that I was able to finish the game on time. Everything went perfectly smooth. And the review is done. So now I just have to wait till Wednesday. I'm going to be capturing a whole bunch of footage from the demo that I should be allowed to show you guys. There's so many rules when it comes to non-disclosure agreements and what you can and cannot film and things like that. So I think the safest bet isn't to record footage from the finished game because of all the different rules. I think the best course of action is just to capture the footage from the demo, and I can just go from there and give you guys a video review on Wednesday. So hopefully that all pans out. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I also will have put all the different links to all the Last of Us articles that are on the site. They'll be down below in the description. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will be back tomorrow. Do